Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys are wondering what is MACD. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to be showing you guys some charts later on of how it works live. And also, I want to kind of explain it first, and then we're going to talk more about it on the actual charts. Sorry if I repeated myself. But basically, before I start, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you guys what to buy, hold, or sell. I'm going to make videos to make you guys a better trader and give you guys ideas on stocks and crypto you should keep on your radar and give you guys supports and resistance. I make videos like this every day, so consider subscribing and having those post notifications on. But with that being said, a little sellout first, Robinhood and Coinbase are two good apps to get started with. If you guys use my links below, you guys will get free stocks and crypto and have a chance to win one Bitcoin. But one thing that I do have additionally is TradingView, because we're going to be using this as a chart to kind of show you guys everything, but you guys can use it on any chart. I think Webull has it. I think even Robinhood, the new app Robinhood, has it. So keep that in mind. You don't really have to use TradingView, but if you guys want to get it, it's basically free. There's a free version. There's also a bought version. So if you guys use the link below, you can get a discount on the bought version, or you can also use the paid version. But either way, you guys can use my link to get it. But let's get started. So to start, what is MACD? So it is a trend following momentum indicator using technical analysts to identify changes in the strength, direction, momentum, and the time of trend in the stock price. That being said, just use these as kind of an example. I'd probably screenshot this. This is a pretty good example. I also have another example in the slide after the next. But we're going to be talking more about what these mean if you guys are confused, but that's more in the future. But basically, how does it work? So it subtracts the 26-day EMA from the 12-day EMA. It helps indicate a trend direction. It helps generate a buy and sell signals. We're going to be talking about that in the next slide, more about buy and sell signals. If the histogram is positive, it is bullish, and if it's negative, it is bearish. And I'm going to be showing you guys that. So basically, let's say, this is the histogram down here. We're not really quite bullish yet, but if it's positive, it is bullish. But to an extent, if you guys see these crossovers, we're going to be talking about crossovers in a second. But if we're consistently above this line, we are pretty bullish. Also, if we're going upwards, we're also bullish, but you kind of want it to break above here first before you can indicate that it is bullish. So basically, let's say if you minus this section right here, and we go into a buy signal, and then it keeps going up, we're bullish. And then if we keep going up, and then we probably get to here, we are bearish again. But just wanted to show you guys that kind of a little example. We're going to show you guys more in a chart, but that's kind of what it means. And we're also going to be talking about line crosses. So basically, if we line cross above the signal line, so basically, if we go above the signal line, it is a buy signal. And then if we go below the signal line, it is a sell signal. And it kind of shows you more in this chart, but we have another chart that's a better example after this. So we'll get to that after we talk about this. But like I said in the last slide, if the histogram is either positive or negative, it'll show a bullish or bearish trend. Also, another thing is if the line cross, what a lot of people use to determine if a trend has changed. So basically, if the line has crossed, they would determine that is going into a bullish trend, basically. But if you see the example, once you see them cross, it says buy and sell once it crosses. With that being said, use this only as an indication, not as a direct choice to buy or sell, based on your knowledge. Basically, next we're going to be talking about kind of like a sideways trend. And if the market's sideways, like it's just moving up and down, it's bouncing off of the supports and resistance, it's going to keep on showing you guys buy and sell signals. So that's why I say just use this as an example. Don't really use it as a direct buy or sell. Don't buy or sell based on this directly unless you see a big trend upwards. But basically, it works the best in trending markets. So if the market is moving one way for a longer period of time or breaking past supports and resistance, and it basically doesn't work good in sideways markets because you'll get a bunch of buy and sell signals. Market is either consistently bounces off supports and resistance or just moves up and down. People combine this with the RSI, which I'll be making another video about later on, but can be used for stocks, Forex, and crypto trading. But with that being said, a little summary. Just gonna summarize it before we go to the charts, but main thing to remember is the crossover. Crossovers to notice if the trend has changed. Looking at how big the histogram expands, it can show a stronger trend. You can use this as supports and resistance to see a reversal. So basically, like I said before, using the histogram, you can see how big the momentum is. So basically how big it is and how small it is basically on the histogram. So keep that in mind. We are currently on the SPY chart. With that being said, I circled down here. If you guys can see, hopefully you guys can. I'm zooming in just a little bit more. Oh, shit. I'm zooming in just a little bit more. So as you guys can see here, we had a crossover, and we had a constant downward trend, and we've been maintaining like a bearish trend here, but we finally seen like a little crossover right here, and as you can see, it indicated a buy alert, and you could have bought it. So you could have bought it like 606, and then once it crossed over again, which is right over here, you could have sold it at the 607 level. So you could have had like $1 in the money using this indicator here live on SPY. And this was literally last trading day. Just wanted to show you guys the most recent example. But also, with that being said, let's say when it was kind of sideways, you can consider this sideways, or we can do pre-market when it was pretty much sideways. You see a bunch of buy and sells, which, I mean, if you're a really like short-term trader, you can probably get into it when it says sell right here, like this kind of a sell signal. You could have sold it, and then you could have bought it. This is pre-market. I'm just using it as an example because it moved sideways, but you could have sold it and then made a decent amount of money if you wanted to short the stock. Like, it still kind of works in a sideways trend, but it doesn't work as good. But with that being said, let's say, like I said before, like with the kind of like the supply and demand here, it kind of shows you a stronger bullish trend. And as you guys can see, we're basically pretty bullish, as you guys can see right here. So keep that in mind. It is pretty hard to kind of understand, but if you guys want to get the indicator, you can just go to this indicator tab right here, type in MACD, and it should be this one right here. You can also use a strategy, but I just use this one, the normal one. So it's this one right here. You'll click on that, and then if you ever want to edit it, you go over here to this like double page right here, and then you'll look for it, because sometimes it might be like overlapped, but you can right click on it, and then you can say settings. You can edit your settings, edit the colors, do whatever you really want. This is my settings right here, the inputs. I got it on basic inputs, the 9, the 12, 26, the 12. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is that I think it based on what kind of trader you are. You can be a long-term, short-term. I'm pretty much like a short-term / a day trader, so keep this in mind. But that's kind of how you kind of use the MACD. I just wanted to show you guys on the SPY chart and show you guys live recently what it looks like. With that being said, we have a Discord, so you guys can join while it's still free. Come chat, learn from others, and give out your ideas, and hopefully other people can give out their ideas. So join if you guys want. Also, thanks for watching the video. Put a lot of time and effort into these videos. All I ask for in return is subscribe. And if you guys want, you guys could share with a friend to help them out too. But have those post notifications on. I make videos all the time about how the stock market is moving, updates on everything, news, everything that you really need for the stock market. I try to upload. So thanks for watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out, guys.